Hello. Hello, people. What's up? Hey, welcome to The Office. We're playing The Office video game. No, it's Stanley Parable. But yeah. Um, for those of you who don't know, or seeing this VOD later, my name's Chanh. Welcome to the channel if you guys find this VOD later or anything. But yeah, I'm going to be going through the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe for the first time. So, bit of background with my history with this game is that I have never played this game. Nope. Never played the original, never played anything of it. I have seen some parts of it from the original game a little bit. I haven't seen too much of this version. So I'm gonna be going in mostly blind. I know it is a very decision heavy based game. So that's gonna be super interesting seeing where this goes. And I'm interested in see what makes it super ultra deluxe, right? What's up, Sage? What's up? Yeah, I had a bit of trouble at the beginning, trying to set everything up because blah blah blah. Yeah, I was trying to make it set up where Stream Elements had it correctly, but I think this is where we're gonna have to go. I think this is a good setting I have right now. Let me know if it looks weird on your guys' end, if any reason. But I think we're good with it. Oh, that's cool. I can see the mouse in the computer down there too. That's cool. My mouse shows up there too. Hi. But yeah. It is a little... getting a little bit of skipped frames through rendering lag, because, yeah, my PC isn't the strongest monster beast ever, but it should be able to handle this fine. Shouldn't be too problematic. But yeah, without delaying it too far in, let's just jump right into the game. The end is never the end, the never the end, the never the end, never the end. Ooh. I do want to do that.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Ooh.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Or was he?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Hey, we're moving. So that's crouch. No jumping. Let me see what the controls are again. There's no jumping, don't lie to me. Crouch is left control. Well, I guess we're leaving my office then. Oh. I can also click to interact. Okay, that's good.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Ooh.
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
I'm just clicking everything, man. Service taxes. I hate Mondays. I do too. Oh no! Coffee stain! That's gonna be an annoying thing to take out. We got a Hoover in here or anything? What's that coffee mug say? L. I have no idea what L's gonna say. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ooh, decision time. Sure, let's follow what he says for now.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve... Hey, I'm reading it. Using slides to accuse employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has slick blue graphic in the header. And throw some bevel on all the text. It'll make sure a calm and productive work environment. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Nice. Next slide. Number of slides on this slide. Charts, and slides, and slides. That's cool. Graphs about things and money. I like money. Money's nice. You also hate Mondays.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
But that's a lie.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet.
What do you mean?
No
There's a
reason
bunch
to
of stuff.
still be
There's a
here.
broom, there's a mop bucket, there's duct tape and tools. There's a bunch of stuff in here, narrator. What are you
It was
talking about?
baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even coming to a staircase. Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Is that an owl on a motorcycle in the desert with a UFO next to it? I'm not sure if you guys can see it well. I had to lean in real closely to take a look at that.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
How do you even get the car in
here? He came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space
let me get
on
on
a
top of the
magical
car.
starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
Oh no!
He thought it all very
The garage
odd.
isn't
I
here
wondered if
anymore.
this
We don't have the
voice spoke to all
garage.
people in their dreams.
Oh,
The
there
truth
it
was
is.
that, of
Oh,
course,
thank God.
this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just...
Let me in the car,
he would
man.
prove it.
Let me in the
He
car.
would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
You tell yourself that, man. Oh.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh no.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Ooh.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, For just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in
Maybe
that
you're
moment,
crazy,
she thought
okay?
to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
You're sane? Look at that pantsuit you chose to
and
wear.
what isn't. It was comforting to think this.
Look, why would
and
you
in a
choose those
certain way,
colors? They
seeing
look
this man made
hideous.
her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
You take a job where you just push buttons? Depends on the pay. It was good pay. Menial tasks. And if I could ever be able to use my computer at the same time and work. What? Do I have a message? The light's on, let me read it. Oh. G814F1 Partition Corp providing partitions for 56 years. Why would you need a partition here, Stanley? Tell me. You're literally the only one in this office. It's a nice big desk to have to yourself, though. It's very big. You fit. This is supposed to be like fitting 2 people in here. I guess we're going.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Awaiting input. Input received. Okay.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
This printer's going hard. You hear that sound of the fan in there? There was a door here, or was that in the last room? Hey Gestrid, what's up? Welcome. We got the lady in the terrible pantsuit ending, which I forget her name already. But yeah. That's the first ending we got, I think. I don't think we got anything else yet. And then I just saw input received, so we're just gonna keep going.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nope.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I mean, it is a nice employee lounge. It is very comfortable feeling. Spacious, very spacious.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, Here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
It is. Like I said, it's very relaxing. $1.25 a drink. Man, look at these vending machine people,
Stanley's
man.
obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Hey, I'm on the tree. Good vantage point. Oh yeah. Look at that.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message. But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Or go forward.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. It'll cause death. Penalty of misuse is $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift is $5,000. Well, that's my last thing to worry about, right? $5,000. That's a lot of money. But this is obviously fake. I mean, everyone knows people can't jump. Why would you need a warning for something people physically cannot do? Look at that. I'm trying to jump. There's no jump. Hey! Achievement. You can't jump and get your first achievement.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Kinda, last time,
I don't know
yeah.
how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
No buckets. Is there a bucket? No, there.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay, narrator. I'm gonna follow you this time. I'm gonna believe in what you say.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Wait. What? Which one do I choose, chat?
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Right? The narrator voice actor is so good. Does anyone know what his name is? What else has he done? Because he's so good.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, where's my door go?
If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
It looks very nice here. Yeah, it's nice. Look at that. Can I jump though? Still can't jump. Hey, more colors. Kevin Brighting. Kevin Brighting, you did a good job. Ooh, more color. Nice. What else we're at? Okay.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Fine, I'll go back.
Right. Where were we?
This is nice. Can I tease him?
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this. Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
Is this what being high feels like? Nah, let's go back. I want to keep teasing you.
No. What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here. Are you... You are going to stay here, aren't you?
Oh my god. I'm bullying this narrator now. I'm a bully.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die! What about this isn't getting through to you?
I don't know. Do people actually die when they get killed? I don't believe you. Got nothing else to say? Ah, you got nothing else to say. Alright, let's see where these stairs take us. To my death? Sure.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Okay, we'll go back. Giving him what he wants. You better be grateful. Where's my thanks, narrator? You are ungrateful, so I'm gonna kill myself now. However it is, it says we kill ourselves. Am I dropping off the floor? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Are you gonna say thank you if we stay at the lights, though? I'll give you one more chance, narrator. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's happy. There's so many good details in here that you don't notice. Okay, that's it. I'm killing myself. You didn't even say thank you. Life isn't worth living without your thanks. That was your last chance.
No!
Oh.
Oh, thank God. You lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room? There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving. Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Okay. You're talking me out of it. You're talking me out of it. Talk to me some more. Give me that sweet, sultry voice. Talk to me some more to talk me out of it. Guess not. Guess you don't want to stay here that much.
No. No, no, what are you doing? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
You didn't talk to me. You weren't saying anything, so you couldn't convince me because you refused to speak to me.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Sure. Did you actually talk to me in the other room?
Yes. Perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about. I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
Yeah, talk to me, man. Happiness. I want conversation in my existence to be happy. Give me conversation. Nope. Okay. I'm walking slower now.
Perhaps not. My God, is this really how much you dislike my game?
I just started
You'll
your
throw
game,
yourself
man.
from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Well, what about my happiness, narrator Chan? This relationship's a two-way street and you just ignore me when we were in the room together with our life. I can't live like that, okay? I need you to be there with me, but you're not.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. Do you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me?
Maybe this will teach you a lesson, narrator Chan. Are you actually gonna be part of this relationship now, or are you just gonna ignore me again?
I wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I wish I still thought that was possible.
Okay. It is. Just talk to me. Why won't you talk to me anymore? You only talk to me when I go to the damn stairs, narrator Chan. Look at this! I'm yelling at you, you won't even speak to me! That's it, it's over. I can't deal with this abuse anymore, Narrator Chan. This neglect. The magic's gone, Narrator Chan. The spark in our relationship has gone out.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
I'm sorry you guys had to see our breakup like that. It was intense. But yeah, he just kept neglecting me. He wouldn't talk to me. He only talked to me when I went to those damn stairs. Is this abuse simulator? It's a neglectful, abusive relationship, yes. Who the victim in that relationship was, I'll let you guys decide. I'm just teabagging in my office now. That's all I do. What do you even say? Can't even read that.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left. Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
But what if I went right? Why would you leave your lights on like that? Shipment, fragile, shipment, What do we ship here? Do we ship paintings? Is that what we ship down here? Gotta expose pipes down here. Like, how'd you even get this car in here? Narrator Chan, explain that to me. How did this car get in an office building when there's literally nothing that could have led the car from the street into this place? How? Alright, I'll go down the stairs.
No, 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 no. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay, okay,
Okay, I'm closing it.
We just have to get back to...
I'm not.
Oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No? I like work. I just hate my boss. Okay. I said my boys. I'm like, damn, that is a angry parent. No, it's not turned on this time. It doesn't say input received before like it did last time.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure.
Oh.
Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
If I choose one path, will it close off all the others, though?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we just... Do we need to restart the game again?
I'm
Well, I
exploring,
find it unlikely
man.
that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh wait, I saw a new door open! You jerk! That was a new place.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything? Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
So what if we went back, and see if the doors came back? Now it's just the back room? No, the story didn't come back here. I don't know. Hey, it's still here. Okay.
No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
This is a lot of wood rot right there. Look at that. That wood does not look good or stable. It looks very wet and rotted out.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Hey!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Oh wait, the door's gone.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We
Not
both
even
know
Canada's
you didn't put
worst
in the
handyman
actual
would
work
forget
for
to
that
put a
win.
door in.
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay?
Or would
I'm
they?
getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Hey. Adventure line?
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
I've heard of you. You're very beautiful. Very concise lines. Straight edges. No deviations. Look at that. That definitely was not there before. Let's follow you then. I'll actually follow you. What's up?
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my
I was able
experience
to
of
rate
your
him back over
existence
here.
rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Let me play solitaire. Okay, you're starting to freak me out a little, Adventureline. You're very off-center now and squiggly. Number 6 is a single-digit employee. You really let yourself go, didn't you, Adventureline? Look at this. Your curves are just everywhere. Zigzags, too? Oh my god, you really let yourself go. That's not right. Excuse me? Peer reviews. 432 has a lot of reviews.
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
So how's your day been going, guys? I'm looking at a fern right now. It's green. You guys like the sound of that clock? Of course not. The fern would never do that to me. It's a fern. It doesn't move, Sage. This isn't Guardians of the Galaxy, okay? Where Groot grows up and then just betrays everyone on his team. I think you have some trust issues there, Sage. It is a very nice fern. You know how classy it is to have a living plant in your office space? It's a very classy piece of furniture. You think this is a quartz clock? It is. It says quartz. This is a quartz clock. Look how fancy they are. Alright, let's keep going. Someone did not keep this dry. Look at that. Look at those wet stains. Everywhere. This was not dry.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Hey, it's my office. Home sweet cubicle.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
The end is never the end, never the end.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
It's
We're
done
intelligent
everything
people,
for
right?
us.
Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction? Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Gross. Look at us. We're still using wooden pencil. We got a pen next to it, but a wooden pencil? Come on, Stanley. Look at those shavings, gross. Everywhere because they're using a wooden pencil.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
But it's man, it's looked better. It's definitely looked better.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Destiny, you say? But what if I want to avoid destiny? I reject destiny. Let me go my own path. I reject destiny. Destiny does not take rejection well.
Oh, hold up, what's this?
For 18
The confusion
minutes?
ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this
Up in another
goes?
building.
It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well,
Wait.
in the meantime, if you...
Wait. Some of those things that weren't in red, we have seen already. That doesn't make sense. We did see that the door turned into like multiple doors.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Second input received now. Huh. Did you look at that? That's interesting. That is interesting.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Why you gotta be so... Why does this projector so loud? It is an electrical projector. You don't actually have slides to change. Why are you so loud? This is literally from PowerPoint. Freak me out each time. We're back.
Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
So this hose is weird. It doesn't have the threading at the end of each of the hose to actually attach it to a water source or a head of a hose. And you got the mop bucket, but there's no water faucet here. Why is there a hose? How would you get the water from here? Is that a coil of copper wire? Might be useful. Let me grab all these things like from The Last of Us. You don't know what I could make from this stuff. I could make a makeshift electric coil with this broom and copper wire right here. Can I turn off the lights? Where is the light switch for this room? You got a light here, but I can't pull it. That's just a waste of electricity if it's just always on.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Ooh. Executive path. To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. Oh. Okay. What kind of executive office is this? It doesn't even have a bidet. How executive could this feel if there's not even a bidet? It's just a normal toilet. Disappointment, look at that. Yeah. Can someone explain why there are glasses of water next to the toilet where you pee and poop? Do you take your laxatives there? Or something? Or what? Why is it next to that? Let me wash my hands. I've been touching a bunch of stuff. I want to wash my hands. Won't even let me wash my hands. Trying to protect myself out there. Clean my body. Keep my hands clean and everything. Won't even let me do it. Why would you do that? What kind of business strategy is this? What kind of sick company are we in? Look at that, pointing a gun to a panda's head. What business strategy is this? What's happening here? What's going on? Expensive boss? Oh, what's this? Did a cursor just show up? Let's go up. You got This is either a very tall building or a very slow elevator. Did you just shake and that was it? nice song. It's a nice elevator song. And it's so nice that they customized to your name, right? If it was someone else, they would have said their name too, right? But what if I press down and down? Alright, let's find our boss and talk to him about this business strategy he has. Why would you point a gun at a panda's head like that? Tell me! Tell me why right now! Are hostile takeovers the new biannual percentages? Also, tell me why you call it executive bathroom, but you don't even have a bidet.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Boo.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Think there's a clue in this book? In one of these books?
2845.
There's probably a clue in one of these books for the password, right guys?
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself, and Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Well, it got dark there. But why is the cursor up? There's a cursor here too. Which is weird because the keypad's all the way over there. I hit the up one! What are you talking about? I hit up.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Or I could just go back up.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out. Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow! I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
You'd think he's being sarcastic. Sounded sarcastic. Nice. Nice. And play the piano.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Well, it would if I went back up.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No.
Exactly, right?
It's
Why
time
would
once
you do
again
that?
to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
It is.
Oh my God. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this. Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No! No, wait! No! I need more time to process.
Go ahead. Nice. Nice, Sage. Nice.
All right. I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley. Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Oh, what if? What if?
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
With me and you together?
There we
Definitely.
go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story? The
Look at these
characters.
points he's making, chat.
Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises? To have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal. This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years, and it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley. Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which is why, oh, I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you so that you can talk about your work and your
Oh my
storytelling
God.
and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference
look at
is
us!
just around the corner here somewhere.
World's healthiest human beings. All the tricks are how they did it, the pyramids. The guy who went to Mars. Oh my god, all eyes are on Stanley. World peace, baby.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door.
Oh my god, we're live on stage tonight, guys. Oh my god.
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling.
Our last name
and
is
what it means to
Ryder?
craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry, you'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley.
Look at that. Our last
Okay,
name's so
it looks
cool.
like
It's
they're ready for
Ryder.
you. Go get 'em.
Our last name is so cool. Stanley, me, Dad. Age 6. Oh my god. Break a leg, champ, your boss. Stanley, my true love for you grows every day. You make me feel alive. Your wife from the department, and no one tells stories the way you do. Go get him, Tiger. I love the way you ride elevators. XX, break a leg, your boss again. Congratulations, Stanley. Remember where you come from. Your co-workers. Wow. I can't believe this. Oh my god. The dude who made pizza? This is who I'm coming up against? Doing great. The conversation with Alexander the Great. And the Lord, meet and greet. Okay. Hello everybody! What's up? No. No! Take me back! I want the fame! Give it back! What happened? I was famous! Ah. Oh no. My fame! It wasn't even 5 minutes of fame. Uh... But yeah, I'm going to have to stop it a little early today because I have to go pick up someone real quick. So sorry about that. But yeah, great game. Do I have existential dread in my life right now? Kind of, a little. But like, it's a good game. It's a very good game. I don't know which parts start with the Ultra Deluxe part and what start is going to be like still from the original. Like I said, this is my first time playing it. I only seen like maybe a couple of videos before, like years ago when it first came out. But yeah. Wow. It's a good game. It's a good game. Yeah, sorry for cutting it a little early. But yeah, we're gonna be back with it, so don't worry. Let me switch this over real quick. Oh. Gotta fix that real quick. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. Now that's fixed. Now that looks better. Okay. But yeah, we'll be back. Don't worry. We'll be back. All of it. And more of the things. I don't know if we're gonna get what we're doing with it. But yeah. Next stream's gonna be Tales of Arise. So I hope you guys check that out too. But yeah. This is a fun game. It is very existential. I have questioned my existence a couple times now, but yeah. I don't know how many streams this will be. I want to put maybe 3 streams, I think. But I at least want to get to like the new content stuff too. But yeah, definitely want to get to new content stuff. But yeah. With that, I think I'm just gonna go ahead sign off for tonight. Like I said, I actually have to be somewhere real quick. Hope you guys have fun. Hope you guys check out the next one too. And I'll see you guys later. Night.